Hey, we'll have a new show on Friday for Cinema Unites the World, but today I want to discuss something else. Okay, here we go. So last Sunday, my family and I participated in the Alive Together walk to stop suicide. We walked 1 mile, or 2,106 steps, to remember the 2,106 people we lose to suicide every single day. His name was Tom Lind, and Tom was my friend. He was a real estate genius, a wonderful actor, and now that I am pursuing acting, he's with me every time I have an audition, every time I'm on set. I think about him all the time because I know in heaven he's rooting for me. So thank you very much, Tom. I miss you very much. A friend of mine from college once said that I had the biggest heart of anyone that he's ever known. And to you, if you're watching, thank you for saying so. I appreciate that compliment. But my friend Tom, with all due respect, he blew me out of the water with his heart. And you better believe when I saw his picture at the event, I got choked up. And I got choked up about looking at other pictures of people we've lost. And I thought about not doing this video and didn't want to make it about me, but then I heard a lady talk, a survivor, who was on her way to doing it. But then she saw that billboard on Olympic. If you live in LA, have you seen it? D.D. Hirsch put the billboard up, and she changed her mind. So, and this lady obviously is still with us today because I just heard her talk. Heard a lot of wonderful folks talk at this event. But back to Tom. The day was September 25th, 2018. And I was home, getting some work done, and my wife texts me and says, I'm coming home. And I said, is everything okay? And she said, no. And she walked through the door and told me that Tom died by suicide, took his life. Fell to the ground, we all did. It happened the night before. And yeah, we lost him. So now I'm going to read what Tom's amazing wife, Carlin, wrote on the website that you'll see linked below. This is her words, okay? Here we go. Tom was an amazing husband, dad, son, brother, uncle, godfather, and friend. Yeah, darn right he was. And he was pretty freaking amazing. Tom was the kind of guy you wanted to be around, who truly lit up a room with his presence. While the world saw his big smile and even bigger heart, he struggled with anxiety and seasonal affective disorder and depression. It was his biggest secret, and what he perceived as his biggest weakness. We know it was just the way he was wired, and we wish we could have done so much more to help him. Yeah, I echo that, Carlin. We want people to know that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not be okay. And there are many, many ways to get help. And that's why we're raising money for D.D. Hirsch, doing everything it can to prevent suicide. By the way, fellas, talking to you, of all the suicides, 80% are men. I have my ideas why. Make of that what you will. I'll just say this, the strong and silent type stereotype needs to go bye-bye. If this is you, you need to talk to someone. You can't hold everything in. It's got to come out some way. I don't argue with people on the internet anymore. It's a waste of time. In fact, I know of people, you know of them. If you go on Twitter, there it is. It's a cesspool. And they're always looking for a fight. Avoid. Do not engage. It's not worth your time. It's a waste of it. But understand this, they're suffering. People always looking for a fight. Suffering. It's hard to see that when they're being so cruel and rude. But that was not Tom at all. Not at all. I bring this up because once, after the great director Tony Scott died by suicide, about 10 years ago, I said on Twitter that suicide victims are not selfish. And a woman yelled at me online in response because she lost her husband to suicide. I could see then that she was angry and she was suffering, and good news is we squashed it. We made peace, and she said she'd talk to me when she was ready. And I said, I'm always here for you. I haven't heard from her since. I hope she's okay. If you're watching this, ma'am, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. My heart is with you. I also don't like getting barked at, and I don't bark. Empathy. I will not correct you if you use the term committed suicide or one killed oneself, killed herself, himself, whatever. I won't do that. I can't stand that, just correcting people. It's just a power move. I'll just politely ask you to use the term died by suicide because it's more accurate. It's an emotional heart attack, is the term I learned from Carlin. So anyone in the US can text or call the number here. Where is it? Right there. 988. And you will reach trained counselors who can help you cope with the mental health emergency and direct you to resources. Someone is there to help you. Whether it be mental illness, depression, substance abuse, whatever it may be. Tom, I love you, buddy, and I miss you very much. And I wish you were here to see all of this. I wish you were here. We all wish you were here. You're always in my heart. And one day I'll see you again. So much love, everyone, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and remember, you are loved. See you soon.